Have you ever peeled a banana, ready for that perfect, sweet and slightly mushy bite, and thought to yourself, is this delicious fruit a secret agent of science? Probably not. Most of us just think about whether it's ripe enough or if it will go great in a smoothie. But what if I told you that every single banana you've ever eaten has a hidden energetic secret? What if that humble yellow fruit, sitting innocently in your fruit bowl, is quietly emitting a tiny invisible force? It sounds like something from a comic book, right? A superhero origin story, perhaps. But this is real science, and it's happening on your kitchen counter right now. The truth is, bananas are slightly teeny tiny, just a little bit radioactive. Now hold on, don't spit out your banana bread. This isn't the kind of radioactivity you see in cartoons with glowing green goo and people suddenly growing extra limbs. This is a completely natural, totally safe, and incredibly cool scientific phenomenon. It's a perfect example of how the world around us, even in the most ordinary of things, is buzzing with the amazing rules of the universe. So let's peel back the layers of this fascinating topic and get to the core of what makes a banana so energetic. It's a story that involves atoms, energy, and your favorite potassium-packed snack. Consider this. The universe is a busy, bustling place full of energy. So next time you see a banana, don't just see a fruit. See a tiny, natural, and completely harmless power source. The word radioactivity can sound pretty intimidating, can't it? Our brains have been trained by movies and TV shows to think of radioactivity as something dangerous mad scientists in labs, scary warning symbols with 3 triangles, giant lizards stomping through cities, and dramatic film reels about radiation. But here's the thing. Radioactivity is a natural process. It's been happening all over the universe since the beginning of time. Soil under your feet, rocks that make up mountains, the air you breathe. It's a fundamental part of how our world works. So what is it really? Think of an atom as a tiny, spinning ball of energy. Most atoms are very stable and balanced, happy to just spin along forever. But some atoms, called isotopes, are a little wobbly and unstable. They have too much energy packed inside. Eventually, they need to release that extra energy to become stable. The energy it releases is radiation. It's happening constantly, all around us and even inside us, in incredibly small, harmless amounts. Radioactivity isn't inherently bad. It's just nature balancing its own books, one atom at a time. So what does all this talk of wobbly atoms and energy fireworks have to do with bananas? The connection is an element you've probably heard of, especially if you've ever had a muscle cramp. The secret ingredient is potassium. Bananas are famous for being packed with potassium. It's an essential nutrient, a type of electrolyte that our bodies need to function properly. Potassium helps our nerves fire, potassium helps our muscles contract, and helps our hearts beat in a steady rhythm. It's a mineral that helps keep the electricity in our bodies flowing smoothly. Our bodies can't make potassium on their own, so we have to get it from the food we eat. Potatoes, spinach, beans, and of course bananas. When you eat a banana, you're loading up on this vital mineral, helping your body's internal systems do their jobs. A medium-sized banana contains about 422 milligrams of potassium. That's a significant amount, helping you reach your daily recommended intake and keeping your cells happy. Without potassium, our bodies just wouldn't work right. This is where the story gets really interesting. Like many elements in nature, potassium isn't just one single thing. It comes in a few different versions, or as scientists call them, isotopes. Think of it like a car model. Standard, sport, luxury. For potassium, the vast majority is potassium-39. This version is perfectly stable, balanced, and not radioactive at all. But there's another, much rarer version. Potassium-40. For every 10,000 potassium atoms in nature, about one of them will be a potassium-40 atom. It's chemically identical to the other potassium atoms. Your body uses it the same way. But on the inside, at the atomic level, potassium-40 is different. It's one of those unstable, wobbly atoms we talked about. It has a little extra energy to give away, making it naturally radioactive. And because bananas are so rich in potassium, they inevitably contain a tiny amount of potassium-40. When you eat a banana, you are consuming millions and millions of potassium atoms. The vast majority are stable potassium-39, but a small handful are the unstable potassium. 40. Every once in a while, one of those potassium 40 atoms inside the banana, or inside you after you've eaten it, will decide it's time to become stable. When it does, it undergoes radioactive decay, releasing a tiny microscopic particle of energy. This is the source of the banana's radioactivity. It's not that the banana has been zapped with radiation. The radiation is coming from within the banana itself, from these naturally occurring atoms. This process is happening all the time, in every food that contains potassium. That includes potatoes, avocados, and nuts. Milk too. Because potassium is essential for life, virtually all plants and animals have a tiny amount of potassium, 40 inside them. That means you are a little bit radioactive too. It's part of the natural background radiation that is simply a part of being alive on planet Earth. Okay, so bananas are radioactive. You are radioactive. The planet is radioactive. This might feel a little overwhelming. Scientists love to measure things to help people understand tiny amounts of radiation. They invented the banana equivalent dose, BED. A BED equals sign radiation from one average banana. A relatable way to compare radiation sources to a piece of fruit. One banana equals sign incredibly small radiation, about 0.1 microsieverts. A sievert is the official health effect unit for radiation. A microsievert is 1/1,000,000th of a sievert, so 0.1 MSV is minuscule. For comparison, a dental X-ray is about 5 microsieverts. That's roughly 50 bananas. A NYLA flight is about 40 microsieverts, 400 bananas, because higher altitude gives less protection from cosmic rays. Everyday life exposes you to much more radiation than a banana binge. The average person receives about 10 microsieverts of natural background per day, from the soil, from the sun, and from radon gas in the air. That's roughly 100 bananas daily. Scientists estimate you'd need on the order of 10 million bananas at once for a lethal dose, and you'd have a different problem before the radiation did. BED shows bananas are technically radioactive, but the dose is laughably small and insignificant to our health. So there you have it. The secret life of bananas is out. They are, in fact, slightly radioactive thanks to potassium 40, a naturally occurring unstable isotope. But as we've seen, this is nothing to worry about. The amount of radiation is so tiny it's dwarfed by the radiation we get every day from living on Earth. Your body is a pro at handling it. The health benefits of eating a banana far outweigh any theoretical risk. Potassium, fiber, vitamins, all useful reasons to enjoy fruit. Science isn't just formulas and sterile labs. It's about curiosity and seeing the world in a new way. Discovering hidden wonders in ordinary things like fruit. A banana being a tiny natural source of radiation isn't scary. It's awesome. You're holding a tiny piece of primordial history, participating in atomic processes shaping the universe for billions of years. Don't look at your banana with fear. Look at it with wonder. Ask questions, look for evidence, put things in context. Next time you peel a banana, appreciate the science in your hand. You're holding a nutritious snack with an essential mineral. It connects your lunch to fundamental physics. Don't fear your fruit. Enjoy it. Understanding science makes the world more interesting and less scary. Now, smoothie time. Consider this.